Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BW2 in Sports and Gaming. If you haven't hit the subscribe button already, please do hit the subscribe button. It'd be great to have you in the house. Okay, so this is a fight that I think it's bang on gonna happen. People say, "Oh, it hasn't been announced yet." Well, Kell Brook has been searching for a fight with Amir Khan. He's not going to get that fight. Not, I don't think it's going to happen. But I think a fight that could happen is him versus Terence Crawford. His last shot at a world title. If not that, then a Manny Pacquiao fight. But it looks more than likely to me that Pacquiao will probably fight Mikey Garcia. And Brook will fight Terence Crawford. So the reason why I say that this is, I think it's from last year. Brook was been trying to get over to America to try and sell a fight between himself and Terence Crawford. Often the time, these fighters have to make their own fight. In other words, they have to make the fight happen. They have to literally get on a plane, get across to America, or wherever the fight is, be seen next to that fighter to try and generate some buzz and some interest. You know, um, because that's the way, when fans see one fighter with another fighter standing next together and talking about a fight, right there they think, well, there's the negotiation right there. And then they can look on YouTube to see all the bars and see how much people are interested in the fight. But I think this is a dead cert. Just like I could tell you that Dillian White was going to fight Povetkin, Joshua was going to go and fight Pulev, these fights are kind of like, what's going to happen, or when he was going to fight Jerome Miller, you knew that what was going to happen because Jerome Miller was ready on Saturday, Soccer Saturday or Soccer AM, kicking the football, American kicking the football in the UK. We know it's on Sky, so we know that Joshua's on Sky. Says damn certain if Jerome Miller's over here kicking a football on Soccer AM, you damn well know. And he's a boxer and he's a heavyweight and he's unbeaten and he's shooting off his mouth about Joshua, you can be damn guaranteed that Joshua and Miller are going to fight. And that's what we got. So there's no secret into how they do this business now in boxing. So Kell Brook versus Terence Crawford. You know what? Truth be told, I would love to have seen Terence Crawford and Kell Brook fight before Kell Brook fought Golovkin. That I think would have been a great fight. Size, power, I like it. I really like that fight. The physical strength of Brook. I mean, Crawford's strong himself. To see what would happen if Brook really caught Crawford clean. I mean, he's quite accurate with his right hand. Brook, he's a physically strong, takes a good shot, sturdy, can box quite a bit. And I like Brook. He's got some good shots in him. I'm not sure he beat Crawford, but I'd love to see the fight then. I think it would have been a really good fight. But now, I believe Brook's at the tail end of his career. I'm not convinced about his vision in his eye. His fight he had against the guy that fought Jeff Horn, that Brook fought. And the guy was hitting Brook with right hands all the time, and Brook couldn't get out of the way of it. Yes, I think that could be down to some age and ring rust, but I do also think that his vision, that right eye, I don't think he's seen the punch as clearly as he should be seeing it. I've said that for the longest while now, and I still believe that. And you really don't want to be fighting someone like Terence Crawford, who can fight conventional and southpaw, sharp counter puncher. He'll pick Brook apart now at this part of his career much faster, and he'll target that eye and that area. So I don't really want to see that fight, but I guarantee you, all being well, post-corona, and everyone is all good, healthy and well, we'll see Brook versus Crawford. That's another pay-per-view card That's done there. You see, that's a done deal with those two guys fighting. Um, you know, maybe Brook will have to go to America to fight Crawford. Although it would be nice to see Terence Crawford fight over here again. I remember talking about Terence Crawford when he was... People in the UK didn't know about him. I was one of the first guys to interview Terence on BWTM. And I remember him fighting before he fought Ricky Burns. And people say, nah, this Crawford won't beat Ricky Burns. And I said, this guy's going to be a pound-for-pound fighter. And what we've got now, we've got an undisputed champion. And now a guy in the welterweight division. I still would like to see... I'd still like to see, the only thing about this fight I think Brook's got in this fight against Crawford, should the fight be made, is a puncher's chance. That is it, a puncher's chance. And if the Green Machine can rattle him, I guess that gives Brook some hope. That gives Brook some hope. That gives Brook some hope. But other than that, a puncher's chance, I don't see how Brook lasts with Crawford. I just don't. And of course, by the time they both come back to boxing, they both have been out of the ring for a significant amount of time. That may help Crawford more and hurt Brook more. But we'll see. This 147 dilemma that Brook has got, saying he doesn't want to fight at 147 because of the weight and losing the weight. Well, that's going to be a factor as well, I think. I don't know how much more. I mean, by now, and by the time, he will eventually be fighting Crawford, maybe that might be the end of the year, how that does on Brook's body. Surely, dehydration will be an issue, or dehydration or drawing yourself down from the weight. Surely you're not going to be physically strong after 6 rounds, or back end of the fight. That's where I think Crawford would come on much stronger in the fight. And you're more susceptible at this point of your career when you are draining your body to lose the weight and you're getting older, and already you can't see it. You're not seeing that right hand properly. It's not a pretty sight, because after the right hand trying to land the chocolate brownies trying to land. And if they don't land, and Brook is going to have to be super sharp. He needs to be super sharp to fight a guy like Crawford, because that's elite. This ain't Yo-Yo Dan. You need to be elite when you're fighting guys like Crawford. He has to be at his very best and his most sharpest. So it's a dangerous, dangerous fight. Dangerous fight. Oh, there we go. It says here, bro, you look... I hate this thing. There we go. So yeah, apologies for that. I'm not using my normal laptop. But anyway, yeah, so it's a fight I don't really want to see. Ingram gets younger and younger as time goes on. Brook's past his sell-by date blessed. Loved watching Brook versus Porter fight, his best performance, yes. Spence versus Crawford, of course, that's the fight that everybody wants to see in boxing. Brook will seriously get hurt in this fight. Got to be a retirement package, yeah. That's what it is. It is a retirement package because, like when people talking about the Khan fight and Khan fighting Crawford, I was like, this guy's going to get beat bad. And people said, oh, but can't speed, can't speed, can't speed. His speed's done nothing for him against the very top fighters. So, yeah, the audio's back now as it goes to camera. So, yeah. So that's my thought on this fight. I believe it's going to be a pay-per-view fight. So, it's a fight I see is going to be made. Like I said, the only way I can see Brook winning this fight is by catching Crawford cleanly, in the hope that, you know, he can. I mean, but then again, you have to ask yourself, how many world-class fighters has Brook actually knocked out? World-class fighters. I don't know. How many world-class fighters has Kell Brook knocked out? I don't know. So that's another thing, you know. All these things about the chocolate brownies. He hit Spence clean. He didn't move him. You know, he rocked Golovkin, but Golovkin kept coming forward. So it's like, who has Brook knocked out of any world-class nature? I don't think he has he? Frankie Gavin stopped him. Didn't stop Sean Porter. Nobody stopped Sean Porter. I can't think of anybody that Brook has really stopped. So I'm saying he's got a puncher's chance. And against C-level opposition, B-level opposition, yeah, Brook will do it. But that last guy who's struggling with, I think the Australian guy, I can't remember his name again. But if you're struggling against him, then I'm afraid to say that the writing's pretty much on the wall for you against Crawford. So those are my thoughts right there on that. Bud and Spence are leagues above the rest of the division. I might argue you on that. Manny Pacquiao is another one you got to be careful of. Because I think Manny Pacquiao would give both Bud and Spence. Bud being blackballed, having fight can't, and now Brook LOL. Yeah, but, you know, the difference between Terence Crawford and Mayweather is one thing. Mayweather said, you know what? I've had enough of this top-ranked nonsense. He picked up his bags and he left. He went to Al Heyman. I've been saying it, all Crawford needs to do is leave Top Rank and go to PBC. Job done. Job done. Job done. And he can fight the guys at the PBC and build up to that Spence fight. Yeah, he can move over to PBC. First PBC fight can be against Danny Garcia. Second PBC fight can be against, I don't know, Danny Garcia fight, and then the second fight can be Errol Spence. I mean, wouldn't you love to see Crawford versus Porter, Crawford versus Thurman, Crawford versus Spence, Crawford versus Pacquiao? Oh wait, I mean the Pacquiao fight's a possibility now, because Pacquiao's his own, and then you got Pacquiao versus McGregor. That's another fight that potentially could have happened. So I mean, Pacquiao was signed by, was it McGregor's management team? I don't know why that would be if McGregor's not going to fight him. Don't know. So I kind of feel sorry for Crawford, but then I don't feel sorry for Crawford, because like I said, all he has to do is move over to PBC. Job done. I'm sure Al can pay the money, the contract money out, but it's what you want to do. Do you want to be comfortable being at Top Rank like Tim Bradley? You want to be comfortable fighting Khan and Brook and the Green Machine and Ricky Burns, and, you know, are you happy fighting them kind of guys? I mean, listen, I love Bud, but there comes a time where you got to say, you know, enough is enough. Let me get into some super fights. So I think he re-signed with Top Rank as well. Crawford has said he might move up to 154. You see him being too small for 154. What's he going to do at 154, man? Well, mind you, who's at 154? Yeah, that's a good way to get out of a Spence fight. That's a good way to get out of a Spence fight. That's a good way to get out of a Thurman fight. That's a good way to get out of a Porter fight. Do you know what I would do if I were them welterweight guys? I'd move up to light middleweight. As he move up to light middleweight, I'd move up to light middleweight as well. Chase him up to light middleweight division. Yeah, but you know what? Some people And Crawford, I get from the interactions I've had with Terence Crawford, he's the kind of man that's gonna do what makes him feel happy and do what's best for him, and that's cool. And I don't see the big fuss for him. He probably said, you know what, I don't see the big. I get paid, I get fight. I get paid, I fight. I get paid, I fight. That's it. They're looking after me. They pay me well. Why am I going to go over there? You know, so what you may call stubborn, I may look at as being quite comfortable. I'm comfortable. I'm cool. You know what I mean? I get the fights. I know that the heat is on the other side of the road. The real heat's on the other side of the road. Why do I have to go on the other side of the road? I got my WBO title. I can keep my belt for as long as I want to. I can pick and choose who I fight. I can make a lot of money. I cannot get bashed up and just fight who I need to fight. You know what I mean? And I'm alright. Why would I put myself, unlike Mayweather, why would I put myself in a position where, yeah, I could make a lot of money, but I also could get beat as well? And according to Ray Robinson, who was the last man to beat Terence Crawford as an amateur, he doesn't take beating too well. And he also mentioned to me that one of the weaknesses of Terence Crawford is you got to get mad. You got to get him fighting emotional. That's actually the best time to fight Crawford. Get him fighting emotionally. Call 2971. Ingram, any chance of Bashir? As you say that, you would not believe it that Bashir will be with us tonight on BWTM Sports, live and exclusive. So don't worry about that. We got Bashir for you tonight. We got you covered. So yeah, Bashir tonight on the channel. Thank you for that, 2971. Bashir tonight live on BWTM Sports. We also had Roy Foreman, the brother of George, be coming on the channel as well. So stay tuned for that. While this coronavirus, please do bear with me. A lot of things are going on at the moment. Please do bear with me on the channel. If you are a member, don't worry, we've got some good stuff lined up for you, and I do say you've got some good stuff, and you'll be able to talk to our guests when they come into the room, fresh. So you'll be able to talk to them. So if you're not a member, please do sign up to become a member. Hit the join button today, and you can become a member and then be a part of the chat. This is an open chat today, so you can come in and say what you have to say. Yeah, I just want to backtrack on something I said earlier on regarding the Billy Joe Saunders video. I do want to talk about that again because it's come to mind and it came to my attention. Somebody on Twitter said to me that he saw nothing wrong with the video, and Billy Joe Saunders was actually showing people how to defend himself. Nothing wrong with the video, just showing people how to defend himself against a woman. Yes, it was an instructional video by Billy Joe Saunders showing us how to defend, a man should defend himself against a woman. Yes, that is absolutely correct. But the fact that you've gone on Twitter and you said, oh yeah, it's nothing wrong with the video. No, there's a hell of it. There's a whole lot of the video, you know. But hey, that's just my personal opinion. But maybe you guys think differently. But that's it. As I said, Crawford versus Brook, coming to pay-per-view post-corona at some point at the end of 2020 or 2021. Yeah, so let me not bore you any further. Let's see if we can get Mr. Ali Bashir in the room so we can have some chat with him. Right, don't forget to rate, subscribe, leave your comments. Please also share the video as well. Love it when you leave comments in the video. They do help. And do smash the like button when you're in the room. Thank you all so much. This is BWTN Sports, another video. And we're out. Take care. And stay inside if you need to.